Hello, we are back. I think I'm live. Let me get everything set up. I don't have my paint where it should be, but I was ready to craft with you guys. I have a new project for you guys today that's going to be so much fun. So let me know you're here. Um, Come on in. We have a patriotic tweet. Tweetland of Liberty. That's what we're calling it. The Tweetland of Liberty birdhouses. These are so stinking cute, you guys. You're going to love these, and I can't wait to put them together for you guys. How are you? How was your weekend? I missed you guys. We had our retreat this past weekend. So I was out of town, out of pocket, all the things. And so I am so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. Hello, Angel. It is so good to see you. I'm so glad to be back. So glad to be back. All right. This is an adorable little piece that I'm going to show you how we're going to put it together because it's so stinking cute. You have little birdhouses here. Look, this goes here. This is so adorable. This goes here. Actually, this goes on the back. I think that goes on the back. We'll just put it on the front because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter either way. All right. Check it out. These go here. That goes there. This sits up here. We're going to glue it. It's not going to sit very well right now. Um, these go here. Aren't these so cute? This goes down here. So this just got added to the shop. And these two are going to go down here. These just got added to the shop, and you guys can snag these for $10. Hey Deb, hey Cheryl, so good to see you. We got ladies here that were at the retreat with us. You guys, we had so much fun. I haven't even unpacked everything. I came home yesterday and did not do anything. I did not do anything. I mean, I did a little bit, but I didn't do unpacking. I didn't do any of that. So I am going to unpack and I'm going to probably hop on live with you guys tomorrow and show you the projects that we did. And if you're in the VIP group, you're going to get access to those projects. All right. So make sure you're in there. And it was so good. Like, I can't even put into words how it was. It was just really, really perfect. It was good for the soul. It was just so good. So, so good. So, I am glad to be back though. So, let's do, we are gonna paint these in some fun red, white, and blue. I got my stuff everywhere. If I didn't have a mess before I left, I really have a mess now. Let me tell you. Let's plug in my heat gun. We'll put it right here. All right, so we need some red, white, and blue. Let's find my red, white, and blue. We're going to use Nicole's Afraid Not. We're going to use the Liberty Blue. Hello, Trula. It is good to see you. We're going to use Liberty Blue, and we're probably going to use, let's see. I think we typically use the Hollyberry. Yep, we're going to use Hollyberry. And then, actually, I think we're going to use TP. Instead of white, we're going to use TP. Okay. So these are two birdhouses that just got put in the shop today. Look, they say Tweet Land of Liberty. So you have this one that's just a little tag. And then this one, which is, it's probably hard to read it, but it's a little flag. So let's go ahead and wipe those down real quick so that you can see them. And all right, there we go. I was going to be on at 2. I told you guys earlier when I posted earlier, I was like, I'm going to be live at 2. And then they changed practice. And so I was taking Parker to practice that started at 3, except the stairs. I know the stairs. That's why we probably can't go back to that place because the stairs might be an issue for some. So that's a bummer. It was the cutest place. It was the cutest place. If you guys didn't see pictures, definitely scroll back and look at them because they were, it was just It was just amazing. I don't have any other way to describe it other than just amazing. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of brown too. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So we're going to put out a little teepee. We might add a little bit of white, but I think we're just going to do it in this. Oh, it's not really gray. It's not really cream. Um, it's just a very pretty neutral color. We just need a little bit of brown because we're just going to use it for a little bit of distressing, not very much at all. It really, really was a perfect retreat. It really was. Still trying to get back in the swing of things. It always seems like, prepping for retreats is a lot. Just getting all of the things ready. And so now I'm like, wow, now I got to get back in the groove of things because I feel like I've been in retreat mode for the past month. All right. I think we're going to put some yellow in here too. Let's grab a yellow. Should we use pineapple or should we use, we're going to use sunflower. We are going to use sunflower. So this little kit is $10 and I'm going to show you how tall these are. These are a really good size for what they would be $5 each. Let's see how tall they are. So this one measures about roughly 9 inches tall. And this one with our little peak up here, 7 inches tall. So you have a 9 inch tall piece and a 7 inch tall piece. So such great sizes. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments and then they just popped up. Hello, Jane. How are you? Good afternoon, Desiree. It is so good to see you. Just looking ahead, are you going to be doing a Christmas in July craft box again for this year? We are doing Christmas in July. Yes. July is going to be all Christmas, and we're going to have a new workshop. It's going to be made to shine. And you like your arm party too? So let me tell you about this. So these I got in my Refabulous box from Brooke, and I just love them because I can wear these every day because look at the colors of them. I mean, they're every fun color. But then this is I was going to post a link in it. So several people brought some things to the retreat, shared some things at the retreat. And so I'm going to share them with you guys as well. And this was one of them. Let me show you what it does. So if you have your phone, and so I'm just going to do this, maybe. And it pops something up. Okay. So you click it, see what it says. And it's the ZOX company, ZOX.com. It brings up scripture, you guys. It brings up a scripture every day, a different scripture every day. Okay. These are going to look cute with June's box. Yes, they are. I cannot wait to put them together. Maureen is watching with Nolan and Harley. Hello, Harley. How are you? Beth is real for real. Yes, I am. I told Maureen to give you guys hugs, Harley. So make sure you get a hug from her so that that's from me, okay? Maureen was there this weekend and she always has Harley, and no, not always, but a lot of times she has Harley and Nolan watching. And so that is so fun to see you guys again today. Anyway, so this little bracelet has like an RFID in here, and you can do it with any phone, okay? But then you just kind of put it on your bracelet and see what your scripture is for the day. It always changes. You can do let's see. This one for me, now yours is going to be different. These are not the same every day, but it says, I have been crucified with Christ and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's my scripture for today. Um, and you can hit the little button down here that says, I needed this today. And then there's settings. You can go through all of these things. There's anxiety and fear, forgiveness, faith, healing, grace, love, marriage, relationships. so many things that you can change. Okay. So this is a pretty cool thing. I will definitely, ooh, join the VIP. Ooh, oh, well, I got to swap pages. Let's swap the page here real quick and go to my personal page. Go back over here, join the VIP. ZOX. Okay, that is, oh, and I have questions to answer too. Yes. Treat others as you want to be treated. Yes, yes, yes. So check out they have all different kinds of bracelets, you guys, all different kinds of bracelets, but it's going to give you scripture every day. It's going to give you you can change it to where if you don't want it scripture, it can be inspirational. And so that was pretty cool. One of the ladies that came to the retreat bought one, um, gave one to everybody. So I thought that was really, really sweet, really sweet. All right, so we are going to paint these. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. We need black. We need black. Let me get a little bit of black. So we can do maybe. Hold on. I probably need to shake it up. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Lisa. It is so good to see you guys. All right. So right behind here and in here is going to be black. So I'm just going to paint that black. I don't need to paint any more on this piece. We just need that little bit black. Y'all, I'm loving the patriotic pieces. I really am. All right, there's that one. Look how cute that is. All right. Oh, I did not bring a water down here. Surprise, surprise. I always do that, don't I? Hello, Marissa. How are you? All right. This part here, we're going to paint that TP color. Okay. And then this down here, we're going to paint red because this is going to resemble our stripes. And so you're going to be able to see some red in there. And then this one's going to be, well, we're going to do the TP color, not quite white. So let's go ahead and do that. A little bit more farmhouse. I think we're going to sand it down. We're going to make this a little bit antiqued this time versus whimsical, which is what I tend to gravitate towards is more whimsical. How was everybody's weekend? Did you miss me? The paints from Nicole, are they like chalk paint? They are like chalk paint. I'm so glad you missed me, Marissa. It is good to be back. It was good to be back. I worked in the workshop this morning cutting orders from when I was gone. So all of your orders that you guys placed will be out by tomorrow. I know it's a little bit longer wait time, but we're running just because I was out of town for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. And then I didn't work yesterday either. I was going to creating a patriotic interchangeable for the picket fence. Send me a message and I will make that happen, Desiree. Can you send that to me? I will definitely make that happen for you. Definitely, definitely. All right, so I think these we're going to paint as well in this color. So these have a little bit of a line on the edge. If you can see that little line right there, we're going to paint that red. So it's going to be white with a little bit of red on the edges. All right, there's that one. Let's go ahead and do this in this color too. We are headed back out of town this weekend for state baseball. I feel like we're just all over the place right now. This we're gonna paint too because we're gonna do this like striped with red and white. All right, what else do we need? That's gonna be yellow. These are gonna be blue. You are not a problem at all, Marissa. Don't worry about it. No worries at all. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do these blue, yellow, yellow. These are going to be yellow. This is going to be blue. These are going to be blue. This is going to be blue. Let's do the top of the, there we go, blue. And then that's blue. Is that right? I think that's right. I think that's what we're going to do. They're happy that we're both back. I'm so glad to be back, although it was so much fun, you guys. It really was. It was a great time. We all stayed in the same house, which you don't always get to do when you're at a craft retreat. But that's one reason why I really like keeping it small. But now I just have to be on the lookout. I didn't realize all of the rooms were upstairs, which wasn't a problem. But, sometimes stairs can be hard for people. So I'll have to be on the lookout for another cool. It was the coolest house, you guys. It was made just, I feel like it was just made for us. The whole style, the whole vibe of it, all of it. It was just so good. All right, we don't have to paint in there because our star is going to go over it. Okay. Let's lay these out and yeah, that's right. Making sure that I did that right. So if you like these, I think that I did it right. Let me double check. You can comment sold space 1304, and that's going to pop this into your messenger. Okay. It was really nice. It was really nice, Debbie. That's going to pop this into your messenger. It's $10, you guys. This kit is, and it probably won't stay $10 forever, but since I didn't really have any new releases for you guys this week, so I put this one in the shop for you guys. We'll have more new releases on Monday. Don't worry. But y'all need to get this one because it's super cute. Just wait till we put it together, I promise. It was just chilly today here in Kansas. All right, so we're going to put red on that. That we were going to do this in, we're going to do this in the cream color as well. Not really cream. I guess I would say it's kind of like a sand color, maybe. Okay. And then I have the dark brown out because I want to put some texture in this so it kind of looks like wood. A little bit of a wood grain anyway. So we did a crushed glass mosaic piece when we were at the retreat, and I think that, and the diamond dots, diamond art, that was those were probably two of their favorite pieces, was the diamond art, which Cheryl brought. She's here in the comments. So she wanted to share diamond art with everybody. So she brought everybody some. I'm going to show it all to you. We'll do a live and show it all to you. Cheryl says her first crafting retreat, and it will be tough to beat. It was perfection. I'm so glad that you felt that, Cheryl. I am so glad that you felt that. Debbie, this paint does go on really amazingly well. It really does. It is really, really good paint. Nicole did a fantastic job when she made this paint. She mixes it herself. So she did a fantastic job. Actually, this is the one we don't need. So we're going to paint red down here now. And then that's what's going to show through on our little lines on the overlay. There we go. So now we're counting down the days that we get to go see James. We're going to go to Nashville and see James. So I get to see my baby in a few weeks. We're going to go see him for his birthday. So if anybody's in the Nashville area, how fun would it be to get together and meet? I think that would be so fun. All right. I'm going to do another coat of black on these just to give it a little better coverage. There we go. And then this one. There we go. Is it chilly in Illinois? Yeah, I had to put a sweatshirt on when I went out to take Parker to baseball because it was super, super chilly. It would be nice enough to open it up to work for the windows, right? You are 30 miles south of Nashville. That's not very far. You could drive 30 minutes, right? That would be fun. It does look like a little white picket fence, doesn't it? I love it. I love it. Okay. So what I want to do, let's go ahead and paint these yellow so that they have time to dry because we might have to put a second coat on those. Let's see. Let's get our yellow and let's get everything out of the way here. Let's do our yellow and see. It might need a second coat. It might not. So if you're in the VIP group, you saw our subscription box for next month. And like Dixie said when she hopped on, there's an adorable little set of birdhouses that say USA. They're stripes and stars. These are going to look so cute with them. All right. So this little piece here, we're going to hand paint it. Okay. So we're going to do red, white, and blue. And then I'll probably just use a paint pen to color in the Sweet Land of Liberty. So what's the first? We'll do the top one. Actually, it'll probably be easiest to just do one coat over everything and then we'll put in our color. Yeah, that's going to be easiest. There you go. So then we'll paint some stripes red and then we'll paint the corner blue with in the heart or the star will already be white. All right, I think that's perfect. All right. I want to know, tell me in the comments, I should go to Kentucky and visit Burke and Dina. I will be close to them. I don't know how long I'll be around, but that would be so much fun. Dina is getting ready for her retreat this week, isn't she? Isn't Dina's retreat this week? I think it is this weekend. Anybody here going to that? I'll definitely have to stop and see Brooke. Maybe she can meet me for lunch or something. That would be a lot of fun. All right. So I want to know in the comments what you guys want to see for Christmas in July. Okay. Do you want to see, oh, you'll have to be surprised, Debbie. You didn't see the subscription sneak peek. We did it on our live on the 20th, but I'll post a picture for you. Okay. I'll go ahead and post a picture for you. Give me some ideas for so typically when we do Christmas in July, I know it seems like it's far away, you guys, but it's already what, May 27th? We're almost halfway through the year, you guys. Um, I want to know what you guys want to see for Christmas in July. Do you like snowmen? Do you like reindeers? Do you like Christmas trees? Do you like interchangeables? Do you like um, door hangers? Do you like shelf sitters? Do you like stuff that you can do as gifts? Do you like ornaments? Because remember, Christmas in July, the items that are on for Christmas in July, they're only available for the month of July. Okay. That's why it's exclusive, it's fun. And so those are only going to be there for the month of July. Oh, you're not able to attend Desiree. That would be so fun if you were. Cheryl says ornaments. There's definitely going to be some ornaments in the mix. I do know that. I do know that. But I'm trying to plan right now. And so I would love to hear from you guys kind of what you want to see for Christmas in July. All right, let's paint this one. I'm going to paint right over the words because we're going to go over it with our paint pen. And so you're not really going to be able to see. The black of the paint pen is going to cover up the red. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. All right. I can still see where my letters are supposed to be. It's probably not blurry there. Or it probably is blurry. Let me open my window a little bit. Because this looks black. Does that look black to you guys? It's not black. I promise. Yes to all of those that I mentioned. Trees, deer, snowman, gifts, quick and easy ornaments. I love that. I love that. Penguins. I love that. Smaller trees like the ones you did in all white with the silver deer. Ah, that's a great idea, Maureen. That's a great idea. Love that idea. All right, let's get a small brush now because now we're going to have to paint around our star. There we go. Just get a small brush and you can just paint around that area when you get these. Oops, I had a little hair that was hanging out there. I'll have to touch it up. There we go. Super cute. While I'm thinking of it though, I think this little ball up here, that little ball should be yellow. Don't you think? I think so. All right, let that dry. We need red on the edges of these. We're gonna put red on the edge. Maybe some Santa projects. Nativity, churches. Ooh, churches are always fun at Christmas time. Reindeer, everything Christmas. I love it. Well, July is definitely going to be everything Christmas. Now, you don't have to really worry about having a perfect hand right here. There is an etched line for you to follow. But if you don't feel like you're going to be able to do that very well, you can go ahead and put some tape down. Can you see that etched line there? You can put some tape down there, and that way it'll be a perfectly straight line if you're worried about what that might look like if you just freehand it. There we go. Let's do this side. You guys see how quick this is coming together? We're almost done. Okay. There we go. And now we need some red on these. Let's go ahead and paint these smaller sections red here. That way we have some stripes going on. Let's just go ahead and do this edge, and then I'll go back and do the other edge. There we go. Now we'll go do this edge. There we go. Ooh, I was gonna do a button tree. Sorry. Marissa, that is on my website. Wreaths with a bunch of cutouts. Ooh, that would be fun. A Christmas insert for your picket fence. There are some Christmas inserts in there that will work, but I will definitely have more. Okay. Anne said the button tree was amazing. That one was fun. Stars, hollies and berries. Wow, you guys are full of great ideas right now. All right. So for this, I want to make it a little bit textured. And so I don't really know the right brush I should use. I don't have the right brush. I will make it work. I'm just going to use a fan brush. Probably not the best brush, but and then we're going to sand it down a little. Like I said, probably not the best brush to use. I got it pretty thick there, but that's okay. Let's replace our So if you go to the ruffleddaisy.org, that's where my blog is. And if you go there and you search button tree, it will pop up. But I can definitely post it here in the group as well. Okay. So if you can't find it, no worries. I can get it put up for you. There you go. There we go. I just wanted it just dressed just a little bit. Guys, I think we're ready to put this together. Are we really? Let me write the words on here first. So it says tweet Land of Liberty. So this is etched into the design. I'm not handwriting this. I'm just tracing what is already there. And it is not perfect. But we can sand it off too if we want. There we go. Super cute. I didn't cut my hair. No, I haven't done anything with it. Ooh, carolers would be so cute, Pam. I'm not going to sand that yet, okay? Because it's going to... I don't think I'm going to do anything to this one. I like this one. You can read it really well, and so I don't think I'm going to do anything to that one. Let's put them together. Let's see what they look like. Let's just put them together. And then we will see if we need to add anything else. So this little picket fence looking thing is what's going to be down here at the bottom. Hold on, oh my goodness, this is going to be precious. See it coming together? See that red through there? We could even do some more red. We might do some dotting on here. We might do some dotting on here. I think we probably will. This one needs to go on here, just like this. Isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. There we go. So even, think so. And we are going to put a little dot here at the bottom. If you have a little round dowel rod that you want to stick in there or put right there, you definitely could. The little perch for a bird. And then we'll have to do it on this one too. But let's go ahead and finish this one first. So then these are going to go down here just like this. You're actually going to put two down here, so we didn't have to paint both of those because it's just going to give it a little bit more support so it stands. But we do have these back stands in the shop. These two pieces, they go together, and I'll show you how they go. Um, in case you want to use them for added support on any of our pieces. Oops. There we go. And then we're going to add the other one up here. I need to get some raffia. We got some raffia somewhere. Because I think we're going to attach. It's not straight. I think we're going to attach our little star and one of our tags with some raffia right here. Right here. We definitely need to we're going to do some red dots on here. All right, let's let that one sit for a minute. Let's put this one together. I don't know why that one has a star. You only need a star on one of them. Just so you know. It doesn't mean anything. Hey, Kim, how are you? So yours is not going to have this little piece on the back. I broke it. Um, and so I fixed the file a little bit, but I didn't want to waste this piece. So yours won't have that though. All right. And then these are going to go here. Oh my goodness. Look how adorable that's going to look. Super cute. Let's put our star in. You guys, I'm ready for all the patriotic stuff. The month of June is going to be all about patriotic stuff. And then July, we're jumping right into Christmas in July. This is going to butt up on the bottom right here. All right. I'm going to get me some raffia here in a minute because is that dry? I think it is dry. Look how adorable that is up there. Oh my goodness. It is going to be so cute, isn't it? Hello, Connie. How are you? Let's just put a little bit right here on this. We're going to attach it right there like that. Stay. All right. I think I am going to use a white paint pen. I think I am going to use a white paint pen and brighten it up just a little bit. I really like that toffee color, but I'm just going to brighten it up just a little bit. Let me see if I think this paint pen is going to work really good. All right. So how do I want to do it? Let me see. I think before we do anything, we should attach everything. So these are going to be kind of just like this. Let me grab my raffia. Let me grab my raffia. Well, how's the raffia? Just grab some yellow, some light yellow. Because I can't find oh yeah, that's going to be so cute. Hold on. I might have some. See what colors we got here. No, there's some. This is the color I want. So we'll use that. Did you guys see how I did this? This is all remember those big bundles of raffia from Brooks shop? I I drilled holes into this and look, like you can, well, maybe not. We're going to see if it works. But they should just spin in there. Should I add yellow? I don't think I'm going to because I think the yellow is too um it's too pastel just for this project. All right. They're working. It's spinning. Look at that. Let's see. Just use all this. Yeah, you do need to try it. So let me show it to you real quick. Let me take these off. So this is a shoebox, okay? And 6 bundles of that raffia fit perfectly in a shoebox. And so then I just took a little drill and see how they spin on their own to pull the pieces out. Look at that. Isn't that genius? I was like, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. So if you have some of this raffia, or if you have a ribbon, um, anything that's like big bundles like this is a great idea. Just drill. I don't even know that you can see the little holes that I drilled. You probably can't, but they're just like tiny, 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 tiny drill hole. Just enough to put the raffia in. It doesn't need to be any bigger. I think I got too much raffia. Can we tie it in a bow? Might be kind of cute. Let's see what we come up with here. Oh yeah, this is going to be so cute. Now, I just folded this. I have loops here, but I'm going to trim all those. And then if you want it more like frayed, you can pull all those, you can tear all these apart. Scrunch it up so it looks messy here. You might be able to do it with a hammer and a large nail, but you know what would probably be easier? Because you might break the box. Um, you could like heat your nail up with a glue gun or with a heat gun. That would probably be fun to heat it up with a glue gun so it kind of melts it when you're hammering it in there. Otherwise, I think it might. So I'm just separating these, tearing them in half, each little section here. Yeah, I just wouldn't want you to break it because then it would be, I mean, those shoe boxes can break. But I'm wondering if you did, like if you heated up the end of the nail, like if you just put, yeah, Ellen said the same thing. That's what I'm wondering. Heat a nail and push it through. I think that would work. Just take your little heat gun and is that too big? And then we can put this right there. I don't think it is. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's glue this right here. And then we'll put this right here. Let's glue that right there. You could tie it together because it does have a little hole that you can tie it together, but I don't think I'm going to. And then we can put this right here. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Tweetland of Liberty. Let's hold that there for a second. Make sure it sits there. Yeah, I bet it would break if you just used a hammer to hammer it, but you could definitely I would heat a nail. It's gonna have to be a thick nail though, okay? You want it big enough that you can feed that raffia through that hole. Those they're just the plastic shoe boxes. You could probably get them from, I think I actually got those from Dollar General. Yeah, I think I actually got those from Dollar General. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. You made a feral kitty box, then heated the plastic and used a box cutter blade to cut openings. That's a great idea, Ellen. Yes, so if you don't have a big enough like nail head, you could use a box knife. That's a great idea. Great idea. All right, we need a little perch here. So let's go ahead and put a little circle here. And then I think I am gonna dress these up just a little bit. We're gonna put some white dots. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to color in this star so it's a lot more vibrant. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Um, we'll put a little in there. Let's do one in here. And then let's see what else. Let's make some little squiggly lines here on the red. And then we're going to do it down here too. Actually, we're going to do straight there. No squiggles, but straight. And then let's get a little bit more red paint because we're going to do some dots. There we go. Yes, you can definitely do it with a drill. Definitely do it with a drill. So if you are not familiar with dotting, you can see what I did here. I dipped my paintbrush one time into my paint and then I dotted 3 times. And do you see how it kind of gets smaller as it goes? Okay. So think about that. But if you want all of your dots to be the same size, you're going to have to dip each time. But we're going to do just like this. All right. Let's do one edge of the star. So Marissa, I brought these down, but I didn't bring the door hanger down. So I will show you. I'm going to show you how to use these. These are back stands, kickstands, whatever you want to call them. And so I'll show you how to use those, but I'll show you also how to use um, the door hanger attachment. Couldn't think. Yes, called walking the dots. Ellen. Ellen's a daughter. She knows exactly what that means. Perfect. I love it. I'm not I've never officially taken any dotting classes, but um yes, walking the dots. Thank you for that, Ellen. So we're just going to put some dots on the white line here on the top and the bottom, I think. Just a little. Maybe in here too. Let's see if you can see it. I can see it, but I'm not sure if you can see it. There's little white dots on that flag. Probably a little bit hard to see. Sandra, this is a Thule art pen. So I use a lot of different acrylic markers and I use them for different things. And so it just depends what project I'm working on. But these Thule art, it's Tooli. And this is the extra fine or the fine. You can screenshot that. Let's see what it is. This is extra fine. And so it's really good for making these really, really, really fine lines. See how thin those lines are? Um, oh, good. You can see the polka dots. Good. But they're just really, really great for all that really fine detail work. And I just typically only do black and white. You can get a box of them that has like 12 black and 12 white. They are a little bit pricey, but they are so worth it. Okay. So worth it. It's Tooli dash art. It's a great, great investment, I'm telling you. Y'all, this looks so cute. That is so cute. See, they do stand on their own, okay? But however, you can also put these on, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But first, let me touch this up just a little bit. First, we're going to dress this one up over here. There we go. Had a little spot there that needed to be touched up a little bit. Well, I just think these are so precious. If you are a lover of birds or anything like that, you're definitely going to want to get some of these. All right, let's do some dots on this one. We need some more red because this one has just a little bit of red, but I want some more. We're going to do it right here. Look how cute that is. Isn't that precious? Just a little bit of dots, you guys. Hello, Sherry. It is so good to see you. Let's see. I'm thinking we need a little bit of red on our little um Tweetland of Liberty. So we're just going to scrape a little bit of red on the edges with that signature technique that we used to always do. Man, we used to always do this in here. I haven't used this technique in a while. Oh, that makes it stand out a little bit more. I like that. Hold on, let me get this twine out of my way. There we go. Yeah, it needed that. It needed a little definition between the tag and the back piece. So this one is let me double check. Let me double check. You can comment sold space 1304. And these are $10. You guys, this is a great buy. Um, put them in the garden. They might look real, might fool the birds. Yes. If you want to put these in the garden, so this is not pine. You're gonna have to seal them really, really well. And then I cannot guarantee that they are going to last through the season. Okay. So probably won't be able to use them next year if you put them outside this year. But make sure you seal them really well, front, back, sides, top, bottom, all around. Maybe put 2 or maybe even 3 coats of a sealer on them if you want to use them outside. But again, it's not going to last until next year. And so, but for $10, you got 2 cute little birdhouses that you could also, now this is a foam brush, okay, but just imagine what I'm saying. Put them on a little dowel rod and you can stick these down in some plants. Oh my goodness. I think that's what I'm going to do actually. Is that what I should do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to use these. So they do stand. See? But we're going to make them just a little bit more sturdy with these back stands. But let's finish this. Let's do a straight line here and 3 dots. And then we'll do 3 dots on this side and a straight line. We'll do it like that. Cute. We'll do some dots there. And then the other one has squiggly lines on its roof, so let's do the same thing. And then maybe we'll put some red dots up here on the roof some too. There we go. Oh, that's super cute. You guys, let's see if I can get this really well. Probably should have done this before. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I was gonna outline the Tweetland of Liberty in some white, but I think I'm gonna leave it because I think I'm gonna mess it up if I don't leave it. I'm gonna mess it up. Let's do the star like we did this one. I think we just did 1 dot. There we go. Oops, I did that wrong, but it's okay. I did that on the wrong side, but it's fine. Red dots. Let's do some red dots up here. Those got a little bit close together, but there we go. We need to take those off and redo those. Hold on a second. They just got really close together. All right, let's try it again. That's better. Much better. Sandra, I ship from Kansas. I am in Kansas. There is a flat shipping of $8.95 on anything. So whether you buy these for $10 total, okay, it's not $10 each. You're going to get the set for $10. or whether you buy $100. Well, actually, if you buy over $75 worth, it is free shipping. Okay. So whether you buy $10 or $74, it's a flat rate 8.95 shipping. Okay. Hello, Sandy. How are you? You love the little extra something somethings. Ellen, you must be in Lee's dotting. Or you must follow Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. She says something something. I love it. I love it. And then you knew what walking was, so I bet. Do you know Lee from the Turquoise Valentine? I bet you do. Hello, Kimberly. It is good to see you. So let's see. Let's put raffia up here. Let's do a tiny bit up there. Let's just do a small little. Let me just try to make a little piece that we'll glue on there. Let's just make a small bow. Yes, you do. I knew it. I knew it. I love Lee. Such a sweetheart. All right. Let me cut this off here. We'll make it a little bit of a smaller bow. And then I think that is what we're going to put. Hold on. We're going to redo that. Let's open it up and scrunch it up some. It looks too, I don't know, too stiff. Hold on. All right. Now hopefully we can get it in a bow again. Let's try it again. Since I already cut it off, I don't know. Yep, we got it. There we go. It just needed to be scrunched up some. There we go. You took the quick class she offered for dotting. She is full of dotting knowledge, you guys. She's been dotting for a while. So last year at our mastermind, she brought some dotting to us, but she is, man, you can do some amazing dotting work. What's that look like right there? I think that's good. Should we put that there? Let's see. Hold on. It was covering up the words a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Yep, that's what we're going to do right there. We're just going to attach it. And then once it's on there really good, we might trim a little bit, but let's go ahead and just trim now. There we go. Now you can't see, now you can see the Sweet Land of Liberty. That is stinking adorable. See that perfect blue color? Here it looks like navy blue or almost black even. You can never get the colors to look right on these cameras, can you? Those are so adorable. Look how they look together. So I'm going to put these on there. These are extra in the shop. You can get like a pack of 10 of them for like $5. But I'm going to show you how they go on. And let me make sure. I don't want to lay it down because I have some wet dots on the front. But I'm going to show you how you can use these to make them stand a little bit more sturdy or to put a dowel rod in them. All right, let's set that there. Let's put this one on. Ooh, you know what else might be fun here? Let's make a squiggly along the other side. Oh yeah, that makes it look more like stripes to me. I love it. It might be hard to see in the camera, but do you see the little squiggle lines now? There you go. So let's put this one on. Now these are going to come, like I said, in a set of 10, and you're going to get both pieces. Okay. You use both of these for one piece, but I'm also going to show you how you could use it with dowel rods as well. I just don't know if I have the right. So you're going to put it almost to the bottom. I don't have it all the way to the bottom, but almost to the bottom. Okay. And dowel rods, I have one. They're not the right size, but it'll give you an idea. Okay. So if you have dowel rods and you want to stick them in like your plants or outside, you can glue this right down in that little hole. Okay. Just like that. And then you have these on a dowel rod that you can, let me put it to where you can see it a little bit better. There you go. And then you can stick them anywhere you want. We're going to use them as shelf sitters, but that's just kind of another idea for you to use some of these back stands. The blue color is Liberty Bell or Liberty Blue from Afraid Not. Liberty Blue. I think that's my favorite. There's a couple different blues. There's Blue Jay, but that's going to be a little more navy. But if you love that, if you love decorating with more navy versus bright blues, Blue Jay is a good option. I just love it. I just love the Liberty Blue. And so then these just sit in here. You can glue these if you want, okay? But, oh, you do have to glue them. I don't even know why I said that. You do have to glue them. Can you tell that one side, this is a flat side, and this side is more of an angle? You're going to put that more of the angle one inside. I'm going to hold it real quick. And ta-da! Now it leans just a little. Whoops. Ignore that. Let's let it dry. Let's let it dry real quick. Hold on. I just don't want to lay it down like this because of our dots. All right, I think it's set. I don't want to move it too much though. Let's put a little bit more glue down in there. There we go. I think it's set. Ta-da! And then let's do this one. Nope, hold on. Do you like them, Billy? I think they're so cute. I never used to be like a huge fan of birdhouses, but I'm loving them. Oh, I was going to show you next month's VIP project, but it's upstairs. All right. Let's leave this one. Let's not move it very much, okay? So there you go. So these little pieces are going to be great. You can get a pack of 10 of them for $5. They're great for making other pieces like they stand. Let's bring that down a little bit. Look at those. Aren't those stinking adorable? These would really be cute inside what am I saying? Why'd I lose my words? These would be really cute inside some plants, inside or outside on the dowel rod. So those are so cute. You get this one. Look at the little polka dots on the top. So this one, and it says Tweet Land of Liberty. This is the Tweet Land of Liberty Birdhouse Trio or Duo. That one says Tweet Land of Liberty, and then you got the little one and the big one. Those are so stinking cute. I'm gonna go put these out right now because I just love those. So stinking cute. There you go. What are we painting on our little canvas? We're gonna do a bumblebee inside the VIP group. We're gonna do a bumblebee. Yep, and we're gonna do that tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow morning on our VIP live at 9 a.m. Where do you get your paint? Teresa, the paint that I love is either Crafter's Collection from Hobby Lobby or Afraid Not. And that's from my dear friend Nicole. And that's what I used on all of this. It's like chalk paint. If you comment Daisy Love, all one word, two words, however you want to do it, but if you just comment Daisy Love, it's going to send a link to your messenger. And when you go to that link, it's got a bunch of links that takes you to the shop, takes you to my blog, takes you to my Amazon list. But then one of them is the Afraid Not chalk paint. Okay. So you can go there and check out all the colors she has. She has so many colors. And they're just great paints. They're just really great paints. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It is so glad to be back. I am so glad to be back with you guys. If you are in the VIP group, remember our live is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. All right. We are back on schedule. And so we will be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. All right. Go grab these. Comment sold space 1304. It'll pop this into your messenger so you can check them out. You can grab these for $10 because that's really just an introductory price. They're going to go up in price. So you might as well grab them now while they're cheap. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing Tuesday. It's a short week for me. We have baseball later this week, all the things. It's still May. It's still chaos. It's still busy. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow night right here at 7 p.m. All right. Brenda loves them. Brenda, I just put your little stars in a baggie for you. All right. I just cut them and put them in a little baggie for you. So they're headed out. All right. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.